So it's major championship again, the US Open. It's unbelievable. We finally moved it. We get to play it. Winged Foot. It's going to be incredible to see what goes on there. Now go to MalaskaGolf.com. Make sure you get signed up for the major championship giveaway. What are we giving away? An MLM Rapsodo launch monitor. It's incredible what this does with the video, all the numbers, what you can do with it. Go to the cloud. It's incredible. A sim driver, which relative to the tour, this is what the big guys are playing. Dustin Johnson, Rahm, those guys all are playing this driver. We're also giving away some Adidas 360 XT 2.0 spikeless shoes. They're unbelievably good. What else? Malaska apparel, shirt and hat. We're talking about $1,200, $1,300 just to go online and sign up. Plus, we're going to be talking a lot about the US Open and what's going on there. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch Winged Foot, see what happens with these players, see how they've set the course up, and see how everybody handles the week. Well, US Open, I've been fortunate to play in a couple of the US Opens. Played really well in one of them at Shinnecock in 1986, probably before some of you were born. It seems like a century ago. So in a US Open, control of the ball, control of ball flight and trajectory is really critical. I mean, you've got to get the ball in the fairway. You've got to be able to bring the shots down, hit it in the right parts of the greens. So trajectory control and solid impact, not that it's not always important, but in that particular tournament, boy, you really got to have control of the ball. So when I'm practicing, I mean, if I was just out here, I just hit a few balls a minute ago, and basically one of the first things I work on is I get set up and then I go, okay, there's where I want to be at impact, and what does it feel like to just compress the ball on the face? That is my main task. I mean, that feeling that I just did there and those positions, if you want to do positions, are what I build my whole swing around. Now, I didn't do that for a lot of years. I actually got away from impact because I got trapped like everybody else. If I made my backswing right and I got it to the top, I changed the direction, I was good here, and then just go, impact would just magically show up. If you can't stand up here and get ready to hit the ball, and then if I say, okay, you're getting ready to hit it, where is your impact position? If you can't go to impact and show me where you want to be when that club runs into the ball, I don't care how good your backswing is or your downswing or your follow through, you're never going to be as good as you could be. So a lot of what we're doing with this site, Don't Just Play Golf, Understand It, it's a building of skills. Okay, well, one of the very first skills is what is impact or line of compression. What are we trying to do there? It's common in all sports. So that's why what we're going to do and what I'm doing with the M system is to develop these skills in a process where if your brain starts with the basic skill 1 or understanding, and it goes to 2, and it goes to 3, and it goes to 4, and you understand these skills and you work on these 3 or 4 basic skills and you get better and better at them, the game is pretty simple and you get pretty good at them fast. Now here's the problem. If there is no structure or no reason for step 1 to go to step 2, and you assume things people can't do. I watch a lot of teachers and they get beginner players out here and they kind of get their hands on the club and they say, okay, now here's what you do. You swing back, you shift your weight to your right foot, you turn your back to the target, and you swing through and you face the target. Do those things happen in a golf swing? Well, I don't like the weight shift thing. They happen. But people who are just starting out, they don't have the hand-eye coordination. Even if they did that correctly, they don't have any idea what they're trying to do down here through the ball. This is a huge global movement pattern with a lot going on. So if you can't stand there and go, okay, here's where I need to be set up, there's how I run into the ball, and tap it so you feel where you're supposed to be at impact, I'm not sure you should be working on these big global patterns. Now, it doesn't take long because the reality of that line of compression and impact, you've done it with multiple other sports, and even if you don't play sports, just slapping something. I mean, so once you understand what it is and you build on that, then your body and your brain starts to go, okay, if this is our main task, it starts eliminating things not relevant to the task. See, I don't understand. I mean, it makes no sense to start with a golf swing, to start at address, and then go to here, and then go to here, and then go to here. Oh, and then we're going to get to impact. No, you should start with impact and understand what that is. And then you build your swing from impact to the top back to address is a more efficient way to build it. Because then the taskmaster in your brain takes over, and a lot of the problems that you have will just go away. Because those problems are movement patterns that have no relevance to where you're trying to get to at impact. So it's like I'm trying to go from Phoenix to San Diego, okay? So if I'm trying to go to, if I know that I'm trying to go to San Diego, okay, and I know the route to get there, but if I all of a sudden just take off and I just take off north, okay, I guess I can circle around and somehow get to San Diego, but it's going to take me a lot more time, and there's a lot of things that have to happen. So the simpler you are with the tasks, the more basic they are, and the better you get at those few, you get really good. Because there's only a few you have to be good at. I keep saying that on the site, and we're going to do more and more to explain them visually and everything else, so that you get a good visual and a feel and what you need to do. Because once you get pretty good at those 3 or 4 skills, you're going to be a pretty good ball striker. You're going to get it in front of you, control where it goes. You're going to have fun with the game. You don't understand those, from my opinion and from my experience, I don't care how many balls you hit, you're never going to reach your potential in the game. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for regular updates and tips. Thanks for watching.